Hey guys, it's Steph, and today we are going to be doing some wedding nails. Now, Sensationail sent me 6 new colors for the month of May, and the month of May is the time to say I do for a lot of people. So I decided to do a vintage, kind of like a vintage pink wedding look. At least that's what I'm calling it, because I used some shells and stuff, so it kind of looks a little vintage to me, but I really like the way it came out, and I hope you guys like it too. So I've listed everything below in my blog that we need. Let's go grab it and get started, guys. So the first color we're going to need is White Lily by Sensationail, and we're going to go ahead and paint this on just half of our nail on our middle finger. It doesn't have to be perfect here. We're going to go ahead and use a dotting tool, so just get the polish on here first. Okay, and then we can go ahead and drop a few drops down over here, and then using our dotting tool, we're going to go ahead and make our French manicure line. Alright, we're going to do this to both sides. Alright, once you got your line, you can go ahead and fill it in. And again, this line doesn't have to be really perfect because we're going to put some gemmies over top. So just do the best that you can. Alright, so it should look something like this. Now with our accent nail, we're going to go ahead and paint the whole entire thing white. When you're satisfied, go ahead and cure. Make sure to do 2 coats of this. Moving on, we're going to be using Wedding Pearl. And we're going to paint this on the whole entire nail for both nails. Go ahead and cure. Now we can begin working on our middle finger, and we're just going to put a top coat on, and then we're going to use some gemmies from this wheel here. And I like to place a big one down first. And then we can put a bunch of little ones beside it, kind of making a little necklace. Not really, it's not a necklace at all, but it kind of reminds me of a necklace a little bit. And we're just going to bring this all the way out to the edges of our nail. So for me, I need 6 on each side of these little gemmies, and we're just going to reposition them how we like. And then we're going to use some white pearls, fake pearls. And we're going to put these on, just 2 of them we need, and position them right below the big gemmy, just like this, and then we can go ahead and cure. Now I like to take a little bit of the top coat and a brush and just kind of pat this in around the gemmies and in between the gemmies, because this is going to help the longevity of our design. I know I bartend, so I'm around a lot of water and stuff, so I just need to do a little extra to keep these gemmies on for a longer time. When you're satisfied, you can go ahead and cure, and we are done with this nail. Moving on, we're going to need the color Evening Sand. And we're going to drop this down on our little plate here. And then we're going to begin drawing our crown. So the first thing I like to do is just draw the 3 humps first. So here is the first one, and it's a good idea to turn your hand around and check to make sure it's in the center of your nail. That's what I'm doing here in between clips, so that when you show people your nails, it's centered. Alright, so once we have our humps on, I like to just draw a straight line all the way down, and pretty much I'm just drawing a frame for my crown so that I don't mess up too much freehand. So this is just going to give me some guidelines for the crown. So I'm just drawing 3 lines, 2 diagonal to meet the center, and then 1 straight down in the center. And then we can go ahead and fill it in. Then I'm just going to extend these outer pieces a little. We're going to stop right here. We're going to do this on both sides. Okay, just like this. Then we can just draw a straight line across. and then fill the rest in. Okay, when you're satisfied, go ahead and cure and make sure to do 2 coats of this. Next, we're going to need some silver caviar beads or micro beads. And we're going to go ahead and paint a thin coat of top coat on. Make sure the coat is very thin. If it's thick, your beads will go everywhere. They just will not do what you want them to do. So make sure the coat is very thin here. Then we can go ahead and just start getting the caviar or micro beads. I'm going to call them caviar beads for this. We're going to go ahead and put the caviar beads down. And usually when you dip them into the little jar, they're just going to pick up a bunch at a time. So just kind of plop them all over the place, just kind of like I'm doing here. And then we can start outlining and shaping our crown. Alright, now that we have all of our beads, you can just readjust anything that needs adjusted and go ahead and cure. Now I'm going to put a little bit of top coat on the top, a little bit in the middle here, and a little bit on the bottom as well. This is just going to give us some sticky surface to place our gemmies and our shells. So I use a rhinestone and 2 pearls on top, and then 4 pearls on the bottom. And then for the middle portion, I like to use these pink shells. I think are really cute. Just gonna stick your little dotting tool in there, and I just like to place them anywhere and everywhere inside this pink area. And don't worry, we are going to clean these up later, so just get them on for now. And then using some tweezers, I just like to get them off of the caviar beads. We want to make sure those beads really show through. So make sure none of the shells are on top or covering any of them. And then when you're satisfied, you can go ahead and cure. Then using our other brush and some top coat, I'm just going to go back in here again and just touch it up with some more top coat to make sure it stays, because this nail is so cute. So I want it to last 2 weeks. Alright guys, this is the finished look. Beautiful wedding nails. I think they're so cute. I mean, these would be good in even a different color other than pink. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, you may also enjoy my pink sparkly nail tutorial. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye!